What's happening, good people? Welcome to the channel. I'm Wes, aka Mr. Budget Watch, and during my time doing YouTube on this channel, which has been now over a year, so thank you for making that a possibility, I have discovered a few things, especially on AliExpress. There's way more brands than you'd actually think of. Now, when you think of AliExpress, you think of the big brands like Adidas, Steel Dive, San Martin, Pagani, etc. But there's also quite a lot of other smaller brands and also some new ones, and well, that's what I'm going to be showing you guys today. I found 10 ones that you might not be familiar with already. Now, you can find links to these where you can pick them up from down in the description. Now, keep in mind, I've not had hands-on with any of these watches. I'm just putting them out there so you can do your own research and see if anything takes your fancy that you see. So let's dive in with the first one, and this is a brand called Obvler. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correct. I'm probably not. I'm terrible with pronunciations, but I really like this one. They also have some other cool stuff as well, but this one really caught my eye. So you can sort of see it's like got a constellation, and I think that's is it Orion's, possibly Orion's belt, and then we've got all the star signs, so there's like Gemini and stuff like that. But what really sort of caught my eye was this. So let's take a look at the video. I mean, just look at it. That is seriously cool. I mean, I've never seen a dial like that before, especially on a watch that costs just 156 quid. Now, they do other stuff as well, which are things like, I don't know whether this is one, I can't really read that. I know that's another new brand as well, so there we go, we've just discovered another new one while we're right here. So this one is Poignea. Again, well, another new brand I didn't even... Anyway, so this is the brand we were looking at, and then we've just discovered another one. But yeah, they've got loads of other different ones. They're quite quirky as well, like, like this. The finishing looks good. It looks like we've got a Myota 821A, so a better movement. But yeah, it is so nice and really different. So it looks like we've got a pointed date style, but then we've got like a moon and star, and it's really cool. It's like a dressy piece, but it's space themed. Shouldn't work, but I think it's really cool, and something a bit different. So now we've got another new brand, what we've accidentally just discovered, Poignea. I don't even know if that's how you pronounce it. There's another one there from them. This is kind of cool. Let's take a look at the video. Or not. I'll have to mute it first just in case there's any music. Right, stay there. There we go. Right, mute. Oh, for God's sake. There we go. Oh wow, that's really cool. I don't know why the play button's still there. So it's got like a ocean look, but there's all these different ones as well. That is seriously cool. Not something I think I'd get myself, but I think that's pretty interesting. And of course, they've got these, like this one here. This is pretty cool. So this is another Myota movement. But yeah, they're just really out there. So yeah, another little brand for you to take a look at. I'll link it in the description. Totally unplanned, but well, there you go. Moving on to my next actual one I searched for is the FOD. And I believe FOD is part of the Mercure. As you can see, it's sort of by Mercure. It's part of their sort of thing, yeah. I don't know how they all work with each other, but there's Pierre Paulin as well. I don't know if you guys have heard of them, but there's a watch by them there. So you see, we're just discovering loads of stuff now, but these, if it weren't so expensive, I think I'd grab one, because it is lovely. This one in particular, the silver with blue. But yeah, I think they all sort of work possibly in the same factory under the same umbrella. I don't know. But yeah, this one I'm pretty sure during my research the FOD does stand for something. I'll see if I can find it, so we're not like spending ages looking for it. But I mean, it looks impressive. I mean, yes, it's ridiculously expensive. But yeah, I'll take a look, and I'll see if I'll pop it on screen if I can find what the FOD actually stands for, because I'm pretty sure I did see it somewhere. But yeah, it's a cool, Flieger pilot-y style watch with the chronograph function, and I think it's pretty cool looking. Got it on 2 different straps. 370, yeah, it is a bit expensive. What crystal have we got? Does it say? So it's stainless steel TY29. Oh, that's a new one. Okay, I've never heard of that. But yeah, it's really cool. But yeah, I'll have to do a bit more research into that movement as well, because usually they use the ST19 in stuff like this, but maybe that's like a higher end. Is there a picture of it? Well, there's the movement. To be honest, that does look a little bit like the ST19, so is it just a rebranded one? And they've just marked it up a bit? I don't know. But anyway, another one. I wouldn't pay that for it. I think it's far too expensive, but, you know, possibly a brand to look out for in the future. So we've seen the Pierre Paulin. So next one is this one. Now, this one is one of those brand names where you're thinking, you know, come on, you know, you could have done better. But I do quite like the watch. So it's got that Rolex style, but it's done its own thing with the dial. And, you know, minute time. Yeah, minute time. You know, it's not the most creative or inventive name, but you know what? It's pretty cool. I mean, I do like the dial. There's a few different colours as well. So we've got this like mother of pearl style, and then another mother of pearl. But this blue sort of mother of pearl that looks like the ocean. Now, does it look like that in person? I have not a clue. But they do a 36 and a 39 as well, a 39 metre. By the way, so that one's going to be a big one. They've got another watch there as well. Let's take a quick look at that. And also, that looks like one too. Oh, so this one is the Asian style wave thing. It looks a little bit like a seashell. And I've actually got something online to this as well coming. So, you know, keep an eye out for that. That's pretty cool. And then we've got, you know, the Patek whatever homage, but that dial again. So is it actually looking like that, or is that just Photoshop? I don't know. But anyway, it's I do like the dial. Am I going to get one? I don't know. I'm not sure. Never say never. Anyway, moving on to the next one, because we're rabbiting on a bit. So this one is another new one. Now, Muse. I'm not even going to butcher that, but I'll zoom in so you can have a read of it. But yeah, so this one is a well, obviously it's a BB36 homage, and they actually do a 40 as well. So you can, you know, take your pick. Now, I thought this one was really nice looking, because it's not exactly one-to-one, because, you know, the case is a little bit different, but it's got the same dial and everything. But yeah, the case is slightly different. It looks like we've got a exhibition case back as well, which is quite cool. That, though, that is a big issue. It looks like they've picked possibly the you know, the worst possible hands they could have picked for it. But I think it's a nice looking watch. Loom, you know, not so good. Again, you know, these are linked down in the description. I mean, specs look solid. That loom, though, yeah, definitely not. Now we get on to potentially one of the worst brand names I've ever seen. Tudix. I mean, yeah, I don't even know what to make of that one, guys. The watch, really cool. The name, yeah. I mean, it looks like the Addies Steel Dive family, so could it be sort of a sister brand to them? Don't know. But I do really like that dial, apart from the brand name. I mean, the snorkeling thing, we've seen that before, you know, Steel and Addies Dive. But, I mean, Marine Engineer, that even sounds pretty cool. The hands, though, I think they've picked the wrong hands, I think. I think they should have matched it and gone with white or done green on the thingy. Because that just, yeah, stands out for the wrong reasons. But I do love that dial. Just the name. And then we've got a blue as well. And then black. But that white one just really sold it for me. They've also got other watches as well that they've done in their own style. There's a better picture of it. So yeah, really do like that watch. I like the logo. But that name, oh, I don't know what they were thinking. I really don't. Anyway, guys, so you probably had a bit of a giggle at that one. Anyway, moving on to actually a very, very promising looking brand. A little bit on the pricey side, but yeah, they look good. So this is Remolte. Again, not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but one of their first watches is this. And I think, if I'm correct, it's a homage of the one of the Grand Seikos. I'm not entirely sure, because they've got really stupid thingy names. Apologies to Grand Seiko fans, but their naming scheme is just, yeah, abysmal. Well, the numbers, not the actual model names themselves, but I can't recall off the top of my head what that one's called. Anyway, you know, I digress. This, though, is beautiful. Look at that dial. It's got that thingy limited edition dial that Grand Seiko have just done, and it's stunning. Now, does it look like that in person? I don't know. But then we've got this like faux linen one as well, which looks awesome. This, though, the black, it just looks so good. Obviously, they're not very popular, because I don't think many people know. This one, though, is my favourite, the silver with the dark grey dial. But if that is properly textured, that could be impressive. I mean, we've got sapphire, 100 meters of water resistance, but just look at the dial. It is wow. Then we've got the finishing, so we've got brushing and then polishing. It looks very, very good in the pictures. Whether it looks like that in person, I don't know. But then they've got this as well, these two. So these are their dive watch with a proper meteorite dial, which I thought was, you know, quite impressive for 280 quid. They've also got a cheaper one with the meteorite again, and then it goes to more expensive for the same one. I don't know. Yeah, that's a bit confusing, but I mean, I love the look of that dial. It looks like a an MM. I thought it looked like a Marine Master, but yeah, very, very nice. But just this, I don't know if there's a bigger picture. Shut up, phone. Oh yeah, bigger pictures. Here we go. So there's a look at that. Wow, and it's even got colour match date window as well. Oh, can we go bigger? No, we can't go bigger. That's stupid, Bing. But yeah, wow. I don't know whether I'm gonna grab one of these, because that is just, yeah, I am impressed with that. I just saw the brand and I've just basically added it to my list like I've done with all of them. I've not really looked at them in depth, apart from that one, because I was quite interested in that, but not so much the price. Anyway, I don't know, we're cracking on now, so let's move on to the next one. Another new brand. I don't really know what it's called, though, because I can't read the brand name. They've got pictures of it. Oh, hang on. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's just letters. Anyway, ignoring the brand name and their actually pretty cool logo with an eagle holding a trident and an anchor. Okay, but yeah, I thought the watch was pretty cool. It's a Luminox homage, but it's proper carbon fibre. Now, if you know anything about carbon fibre, it's quite expensive. So 198 quid for a proper carbon fibre watch. I think that's not too bad. Yes, it is quartz and it's got tritium, so it will, you know, the lume will die eventually. But yeah, carbon fibre, I was not expecting that. So yeah, ignoring the brand name, and yeah, the price is a bit much. I think they do some cheaper models as well, which I've seen. But yeah, 200 quid, I think, yeah, it's a little bit steep. Anyway, let's move on to this one. So this is a brand called Detailing. Anyway, but yeah, I just thought it were quite cool. It's unique. It's definitely got some Omega elements, you know, with the sort of bezel and the helium escape valve. So I don't know whether it's like got an inner rotating bezel. But yeah, it's a nice looking watch. We've got the green and then of course the black, which is quite classy looking. And then you can get it on a silicone strap as well, but obviously, ooh, that's actually really nice. Why does it look better on the strap? Anyway, oh wow, that's pretty cool too. So it's got a Miyota 821A, but that's a pretty cool case back. Oh, okay, well it's on my list, so depending on the size, so it's 41, only 50 meters water resistant though. That's not very good. I mean, the loom looks impressive though. Bit of a shame on the water resistance, only being 50 meter. There's no other specification. Well, that's the only specs you get. Anyway, yeah, another brand that's new to me and possibly new to you. So moving on to next one, this is a brand called Bowman. Now, they've got a sort of Swiss-inspired, I think they call themselves like Swiss, German, European inspired, but they do have some really, really good looking dress watches. This one, I think this one's a little bit hit or miss on the styling front. I think they've mixed two different styles of watches together. You know, we've got the graduated pulsation thing. I don't really think it works on this one, but I just love that dial. I love the handset, the case. It's a stunning watch. Even, you know, yeah. Loom, I don't know, that looks kind of fake, but it could be impressive. So many different colours too. I mean, we've got this almost like a really pale gold, or like a champagne-y sort of colour. And then we've got grey, the blue, and then the green, and then you can get it on a bracelet as well. But I think the strap's definitely the one to go with. It looks a little bit nicer on the strap than it does the bracelet. But yeah, another brand, a little bit on the pricey side, I think. But yeah, we've got a picture of the case back at all. There might be one further down. But yeah, I just think it's such a good looking watch. And even if you don't like this one, you know, they've got other nice ones as well. Japan movement, so I'm guessing it's probably a Seiko or Miyota. I'm just hoping it's not the 8215. Strap width 21. Ugh. 50 meter, not bad for a dress watch. But yeah, such a nice looking watch. And 45 lug to lug, so really wearable too. So that could be a possibility to feature. And then the last brand, because we are, you know, just completely waffling, Yelang. So again, these are homages to Luminox. They do that sort of style. But this one really caught my eye just because of how bright it was. We've got that Miyota movement, and it's the, I think that's a bit expensive for that. Hoping it'll be the new version, because it does actually look like the new rotor. So it could be the one with hacking, but it's still an 8215, which is really old architecture. Everything's in Chinese, so I can't really understand what any of it says, because it's not converted. But yeah, really cool watch. Again, we've got tritium. Loads of different colours. Oh, there's the case back. I've just seen a picture of it. So we've got it looks like an orca. That's pretty cool. But yeah, again, another brand. So guys, that is it there as well. I think we ended up finding 12 in total. So some new brands for you guys to check out. Again, links for these will be down in the description. Hope you enjoyed this one. A little bit different than usual. But thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you soon. Thanks for watching the video. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss any uploads. And of course, follow me on social media at Mr. Budget Watch. Thanks again. I'll see you soon.